This class I am going to start with another important topic of chapter molecular basis of inheritance, and the topic is DNA replication. So in this topic we are going to discuss about how the DNA synthesis or DNA duplication takes place in our cell, inside the cell. During the process of DNA replication, each cell, the cell undergoes in the replication of their genetic material, because we have to, after the cell division, the cell need to transfer their genetic material in the daughter cell also. For this purpose, for the transfer of genetic material to daughter cell also, the DNA, there is need for the duplication of genetic material. That we know that DNA is our genetic material, that's why the DNA goes in the duplication, or that the process is known as DNA replication. Now, in the replication of the process of DNA, the step carried out in the three steps. First is initiation. Second step is elongation. And the third step is termination. Initiation, elongation and termination. In the initiation process, there is start of the DNA replication. For the initiation process of DNA replication, there is need for the different enzymes and proteins for the initiation process in bacteria or in E. coli or in eukaryotic cells. So in prokaryotic as well as in eukaryotic, the replication is divided into these three steps. These steps are initiation, elongation and termination. First, initiation is carried out where there is addition of DNA primer, RNA primer and DNA polymerase third, single SSB protein, helicases, which is also known to be topoisomerase first and topoisomerase second. Now, DNA guidase is also utilized. That is a type of DNA or topoisomerase. Now, after the synthesis process, the ligation of two fragments done by the DNA ligase enzyme. Now, let us discuss about the initiation process. In the initiation process, because DNA is double helical structure, we know that DNA is double helical structure. In the double helical structure, there is formation of replication bubble. Replication bubble. In the replication bubble is formed by simply unwinding of DNA double helical structure, unwinding of DNA double helical, unwinding of DNA double helical structure. The unwinding of DNA double helical structure is carried out by the breaking of the double and triple hydrogen bond in between the nitrogenous bases. As we know, here is if the direction of one strand is 5' to 3' in direction, so another strand should be always in anti-parallel with the first strand that is in the direction of 3' to 5'. 3' say 5' in direction. Now the synthesis of DNA always carried out in the direction of 5' to synthesis of DNA carried out in the direction of 5' to 3' in direction. So always the DNA helicase add on replication at the replication bubble, where there is need for the breakdown of double or triple hydrogen bond present in between the two strands of DNA. So the replication bubble form only at the site of origin of replication, which is also known by the name ORI. ORI simply origin of replication. Origin of replication. Origin of replication. They are present on the origin of replication is present at the replication bubble, where the replication bubble is formed, or during the formation of replication bubble there is only the breakdown of double or triple hydrogen bond in between the nitrogenous base by the use of helicase enzyme, DNA helicase enzyme. Simply it is responsible for the unwinding of DNA. Now if the bubble is formed, there is addition of RNA primer. RNA primer. RNA primer. RNA primer at the region of added at the region of replication bubble with the help of enzyme. This enzyme is known as primase. Primase add the RNA primer, which is formed by oligonucleotides. Oligonucleotide, that means 8 to 10 nucleotides are arranged. They provide the base for the attachment of DNA polymerase III, because the main synthesizing enzyme is DNA polymerase III. Now after the addition of RNA primer, this is the time for binding of the main enzyme DNA polymerase III. This is also known as DNA dependent polymerase III. So this enzyme, there are 5 kind of DNA polymerases which participate in DNA replication, but most important synthesizing enzyme is DNA polymerase III. Rest of the enzyme also participate in the repairing of DNA, where after the synthesis, the primer is still attached to the DNA, newly formed DNA. So these primers have to remove from the newly synthesized DNA, because the parent DNA do not have such structure. But there is addition. The basis of addition of RNA primers is only that without the reactivity, without the base of RNA primer, DNA polymerase III are not able to bind at a region of replication bubble. So that's why this is the why we need for the addition of RNA primer, or that is added by the primase enzyme. Now, because DNA helicase move towards the 5 prime in the direction of 5 prime to 3 prime, or they breaks the double or incoming double and triple hydrogen bond present in between the 2 nucleotide breaks or break down by the helicases. There is also the tension occur in the DNA double helical structure. That tension released by cutting one of the 2 strands of DNA by the use of enzyme guidase. By the use of enzyme DNA guidase. Now, DNA guidase. Now, there is time for the addition of one after one nucleotide. So, always after the addition of different bases or different enzymes, now this is the time where the synthesis occurs in the elongation step of polymerase add one by one nucleotide at the stage which follows the rule of complementarity. Rule of complementarity followed by the DNA polymerase third. What is the rule of complementarity? That means adenine always make a bond with thymine or make a hydrogen bond with thymine, or double hydrogen bond should be present in between adenosine and thymine, where the guanosine always bond triple hydrogen, always form triple hydrogen bond with cytosine, or vice versa. Like if thymine is present, so bond with adenosine. If guanosine is present, so make a bond with cytosine. So that is the rule of complementarity. So always, and vice versa, guanine, cytosine and cytosine guanine. So vice versa, the bond formation occurs and between these two bases. So overall, that is the rule of complementarity. If adenosine is present, so DNA polymerase is always add thymine, that make a double hydrogen bond with adenosine. Now, let us discuss about the elongation. So, how the elongation is carried out, or there is addition of one by one nucleotide takes place in the DNA double helical structure. In a DNA double helical structure. So, as we know, the formation of replication bubble occur, or through a one replication bubble, there is formation of two replication fold. That means two polymerase move towards the opposite direction with respect to each other. Now, I am going to discuss with the help of only one replication fold opposite direction with respect to each other. Now, I am going to discuss with the help of only one replication fold. So that is only half is present. Here is DNA, which is formed by DNA replication fold, which is formed by the replication bubble. If one strand is 5' to 3' in direction, another with 3' to 5' in direction. Now, as we know, the primer is added here. That is oligonucleotide. There is oligonucleotide of primer of RNA primer. Now, because the DNA polymerase third add one by one amino acid in continuous manner, or they reaches at the end of, here is helicase enzyme, DNA polymerase enzyme, helicase enzyme. Now, in the direction of 5' to 3'. The strand which synthesize or the synthesis occur on 3' to 5' in direction. Always the synthesis takes place always in continuous manner on this strand. So if the continuous synthesis takes place in the strand, so that type of strand is known as leading strand. Leading strand. That type of strand is known as leading strand. If and to the opposite side, because always synthesis takes place in this continuous manner, because that is the synthesis synthesis of this strand in the opposite to the direction of DNA polymerase third. Is always opposite to the direction of DNA polymerase third. So that is the reason behind the synthesis of the DNA strand on 5' to 3' strand in a opposite direction or in a fragment. So that due to the formation of these fragments or the fragment need every time RNA primer in the form of oligonucleotide for the synthesis of the DNA strand. For the synthesis of DNA strand. Now here is oligonucleotide synthesized, or this strand is lagging strand. Lagging strand. And the formation of fragments of DNA. So these fragments are known as Okazaki fragments. Okazaki fragments. So formation of Okazaki fragments takes place on the DNA molecule. Now, during the elongation. Now, the final step is termination. So, when DNA polymerase reaches up to 8 of the DNA helix, there is need for the termination of DNA replication, or for the termination of DNA replication, almost all the enzymes removed, or the enzymes which are responsible for the termination of DNA will come at the site. When DNA polymerase reaches up to 8 of the DNA helix, there is need for the termination of DNA replication, or for the termination of DNA replication, almost all the enzymes removed, or the enzymes which are responsible for the termination of DNA will come at the site of synthesis of DNA. Now, let us discuss about the termination process. In the termination process, as we know, already all the DNA is completely synthesized. All the strands of DNA are completely synthesized. If this represents 5' to 3', but in the form of fragments. These are fragments. So the strand which is the leading strand actually have only a single primer, so it is quite easier than the uppermost because they have so many primers. For the synthesis of each of the fragments, there are addition of primers on a different Okazaki fragments. So that is why it is more complex for the elimination of all the primer. But in case of the leading strand, only one primer is removed, or for the removal of these primers, the DNA polymerase first remove all the primer or add the oligonucleotide, fill the nucleotide at the region of RNA primer. Similarly, this portion is also removed. The RNA primers are also removed by the Okazaki fragments. There is also removal of Okazaki fragment. Primer removed by Okazaki fragment and filled by the DNA nucleotide, or the filling is carried out by the DNA polymerase first. DNA polymerase first, filling of these segments. Another important thing is DNA polymerase first, fill these segments. Another, still there is a nick is present. That means not gapping, only nick is present. That means the complete nucleotides are present, but there is absence of phosphodiester bond in between the nucleotides of 5' and 3'. In between the 5' and 3'. So that nick is filled by, or the gap or filled by the phosphodiester bond, which is made by DNA ligase. DNA ligase. DNA ligase play an important role in the formation of phosphodiester bond in between the two nucleotides. Now, so how the formation after the ligation, the completely there is sealing of Okazaki fragment in a continuous manner. Another, all the enzymes like RNA primase remove DNA helicase, guidase, SSBP protein, all are removed during the termination process. So this is the last step of the replication, where the termination is carried out by the DNA ligase and the DNA polymerase first. DNA polymerase second is also present. They help in the mismatch repairing. Because always the synthesis takes place about in the speed of 2000 base pair per second. The speed of synthesis is about 2000 base pair per second. So there is a chances of error during the DNA replication. That error or mistake is repaired by the proofreading process. The proofreading process takes place by the synthesis, after the synthesis process, where all the mismatches, if any mismatch done, that means what is mismatch? If adenine bind with cytosine, so that is the mismatch, because there is no such condition how to make double or triple hydrogen bond also, and this is the mutant. This form is the mutant. It cannot be transferred into the daughter cell. So there is chance. So that mismatch is removed by the proofreading process, and that proofreading is carried out by the DNA polymerase second. The mismatch repair is carried out, or several other modification is carried out after the DNA synthesis process. So here is the overall about the DNA replication, student. Now another important thing is that during the synthesis, all the nucleotides come in the form of D and TP, where D stands for deoxyribose, nucleotide triphosphate. Deoxynucleotide triphosphate. The deoxynucleotide come in the form of deoxynucleotide triphosphate. Now, one phosphate utilized during the phosphodiester bond, and rest of the two phosphate, because there is 3 phosphate group present in the deoxynucleotide triphosphate. One phosphate will use or utilized during the phosphodiester bond formation, whereas 2 released as such in the form of inorganic phosphate. So here is overall about the synthesis. I hope you like this video. Keep listening and watching me, and thank you for listening and watching me.